Hello, everybody, and welcome to Schwaadeheim. Interesting story about how I got here. I left Sri Lanka and I had just a pocket full of cash, and so I headed for Baden-Baden to find a poker game. So I did, found a private poker game with some fairly unusual games, and in one of those games, I ended up turning a full house and beat a straight and won a farm. So I won this house and some fields and some equipment. So I have a fully functioning farm, which was just awesome. I thought, hey, great! I can do some farming here in Germany and relax with a big pile of cash. Unfortunately, a little bit later on in the evening, my pocket aces got cracked and I lost all of my cash. But I still have a farm. So we're good to go here. We're going to make enough money. I think we're going to stay here for about a year. And we're going to try to make our money back and then sell this farm and go back home with even more money than we had when we got to Baden-Baden. So we're here in Schwaadeheim. The soil here is highly unusual. It has no stones. It never requires plowing. It produces crops that are so hardy you can drive right over them and you just can't destroy them. The soil here is just amazing. It does require lime, and the weeds do grow because it's really good soil. So we're going to have to take care of those things, but otherwise we're in good shape as far as the soil goes. The seasons here, it's pretty much like this all the time. We can plant any crop we want, any time we want. So I think we're in good shape for the next year, and we'll see what happens. We'll see how much money we can make because currently we have zero. Fortunately, even though I'm not a citizen, the local government will allow me to have loans and they will allow me to lease equipment. However, right now we have no money to lease equipment, and I would really rather not start out owing people money. So we're gonna go over and take a look at the farm. I should say that it's not so much a farm, but a collection of equipment and a couple of silos. Fortunately, we have some pretty good equipment and we have some fairly good land. So let's take a look. We start here with our Horsch Pronto 90C multi-fruit seeder slash planter. This is 9 meters wide. It will plant any crop that we would like to plant, whether that crop usually requires a seeder or a planter. This will do it. We have the TARDIS XL forage wagon. It holds 200,000 liters, which is going to be far more than we produce on any of the fields that we have. We have a New Holland. I think this is a CR690, and it holds 11,500 liters. We have an 8.5 meter header over here for our harvester. We have a silage fermenter. This will ferment straw, grass, hay, and chaff. So whatever we want to throw in there, it'll turn it into silage. We have a 2 million liter multi-fruit silo here to hold any crop we might want to hold. And then over here we have our trailer, which is the TARDIS XL trailer, holds 200,000 liters. We have a John Deere 7810, 210 horsepower, and a Fendt 718 Vario, which I believe is 188 horsepower. So we've got pretty good equipment. Let's hop in the Fendt and let's go take a look at our fields. So let me turn the mini map on, and then that way we can see kind of where we are. We'll start right here. This is one of our 2 grass fields. It's not big, but it will produce some grass for when we get cows later on. This is also our field. It's an oat field right now. I don't know what it'll have in it next. And then we start here. We own all the fields on this side of the road. We have another oat field here, which is a decent size. We have a cornfield here, which is also a pretty decent sized field. We have here a sorghum field. Yeah, we're going to want to do something about that tree. We have a sorghum field. Another small oat field. And our last grass field. At some point, we will buy this field. I believe one of these is our house. Yeah, it's this one. This is our house right here. And then this is really cool. We will buy this at some point. This is an area where we can put productions. Nice big open area that can hold easily several productions. And then back across here where we started, this is our grass field. And we're back to the farm. We also have this area here. All of these trees. This is a beautiful place. I really like being here. I like the colors. I like the lighting. It just feels comfortable. I look around and it's all pretty. There's mountains in the distance. The trees look very natural. The land has some natural kind of undulations. It's not too flat. It's not too hilly. It's just a really, really nice map. While I was in Sri Lanka, I kind of refound the charm of using small fields. So I'm really glad to have some small fields that we can work fairly easily and quickly, and we don't have any hour-long sessions of trying to harvest a giant field. So this looks like it's going to be fun. As you can see from the tour, we have some fields that need harvesting, so I'm going to start on that. We do want to keep all of our straw and turn it into silage. That's going to be a big income generator here at the beginning. All of these fields are kind of oddly shaped, so it's gonna take some time before I figure out the most advantageous way to do this. And of course, I have no money for workers right now, so I'm going to be doing this all myself. Well, I thought we were going to get it all in. And we almost did. There's very little bit left. We got a few pesky little trees we're going to need to get rid of to make it easy to get in and out of these fields. And of course, all of those trees will be gone. Most of them anyway. So we'll be able to get in and out of the yard from a lot more points than we are right now. So that was nice. We got almost 3 fields of wheat into one harvester. I say nice. It's nice that we didn't have to spend a whole lot of time to do it, but it's not nice in the fact that we only got about 12,000 liters. So I think the bulk of our money is probably going to be made through our animals and not necessarily from growing crops. I could be wrong. We may find the exact right crop to grow. So anyway, I'm going to go back and finish harvesting the rest of that field, and then I'm going to pick up all the straw, and I'll get back to you when I know how much straw we got. All right, that's it. We ended up with 75,550 liters of straw, which is a lot more than I thought we were going to get. So that's a good thing. This really is a great forage wagon. I use the Misty Cat mod so much that I sometimes forget there are other great mods out there, but this one is just awesome. Its pickup is wider than it looks. And I don't think there's ever been an Omatana mod that I didn't like and use. All right, so let's get our silage working. Thank you, autosave. Is it always when I'm headed to a menu to do something? It's never when I'm just driving around in the field. All right, so we got straw silage started and we're storing. So very good. We'll sell that when the price is good. All right, so we've got everything done that we can really do right now. And we have no money, so we're kind of stuck on what to do next until we get some money. So there's 2 solutions. We can either sell what we have, or we can do a contract. So let's take a look at the contracts. We have baling, cultivating, and fertilizing. Oh, we've got some harvesting contracts there too. And some sowing. We can rule out the sowing and the fertilizing contracts because we have no money and we can't buy seeds or fertilizer. We could do a harvesting contract. However, those don't bring in very much money. And what we really need right now is enough money to lease the Brooks All-in-One so we can get these trees out of the way and start building our farm. So, harvesting contracts are out. Cultivating also, that one pays okay. What's the equipment there? Yeah, that's not bad. That would get us enough money to do what we need to do, but not just barely. And then we've got baling contracts. These are very, very time consuming. They pay well, but they're very time consuming just because they have several steps. Like this one needs to be mowed, windrowed, baled, and wrapped for 10 grand. This one also needs to be baled, windrowed, and wrapped. So that's a lot of time. Let's look at our oats here. We have 11,499 liters of oats. Right now, it would bring 15.5. In January, it would bring 22.2. So, about a little less than $7,000 difference. But we got to wait till January to get that price, and we need money now. I think we're going to go ahead and sell the oats. We can't feed those to chickens, so the only other thing we could do with them is make flour, but we'd have to have some sort of production to do that. So no, I don't think that's a very good idea. We're going to put 11,000 liters of oats in a 200,000 liter trailer. So it's probably going to look like there's not much in there. Straighten it out some. Oh. There we go. Now we're under it. So where are we going to sell these oats? Let's see. At the cereal factory. So we'll tag that place. Our oats are loaded. Let's go on a little tour of the map. Well, first let's see where we're going. Looks like we're going back towards town. This really is just a beautiful map. If you want to do some small farming, this is a really nice map to do it on. All right, which way are we going? We're going that way. Not a ton of traffic. That's good. Looks like there may be a little more down here in the center of town. Whoa. All right, you go ahead. It's all good. No, please, after you. Ah, so this is going to be the trick right here. Yeah. Sometimes these maps make me want to turn traffic off. But not a lot of traffic here at the cereal factory. I believe this to be the cereal factory. Where did my beacon go? Oh, there it is. I'm in the wrong place. I gotta go over here and around the corner. But it looks like there's a whole lot of different sell points right here in the same general area, which is always a good thing. All right, we've got our 15 grand and we're ready to move forward. So we've got ourselves a little money and it's now time to address these trees. Here's the Brooks all-in-one. We're going to go with the 500,000 liter version. That way we can load it up and then use our trailer to empty it out. Hopefully we'll load it more than once, but we'll see. So we're going to lease that. I'm going to start on this end. I don't want to take out all of the trees. In fact, I think this little one and this big one right here is kind of a good edge marker, as is that one on the left. So I'm going to I'm going to go kind of around the perimeter of this and take out select trees. Actually, I'm going to take out most of the trees. I'm going to leave select trees. I guess I got to turn it on. This is so much faster than chopping down trees and selling logs. And that is that. Boy, this chipper just takes no time at all. What an amazing tool. We're just going to hang on to these wood chips until January when the price is right. And we're going to make a whole lot of money off of them. Wow, what a difference, huh? So much room for activities. We have room for cows, sheep if we wanted them, chickens for sure, maybe even a production. There's a lot of room here. So let's see how many wood chips we got. We got 776,573 liters of wood chips. If we sold them today, they would be worth $447,000. However, if we wait until January, they will be worth $1.2 million. So we're going to hang on to these until January and make a whole bunch of money. But I think that's all the time we have for today. If you like this video, I sure would appreciate a thumbs up or a subscription. If you did not like this video, please post a comment and tell me why. Either way, thanks so much for being here. I'll see you next time.